Alright, welcome back to another replay, guys. This is Bilbo here. I am the lead developer in Wars of Varda, and I was given this replay by Carmonda. I'm going to turn the speed down just real quick. So Carmonda is also one of the developers for Wars of Varda, but he sent me a Silmarillion replay, and because I'm kind of involved as a mod helper with that mod, I've told their team that I'm more than happy to do replays for Silmarillion. So here we are. This is the newest patch that includes the new Avari and the orcs of was it Nan Gorthed or something like that? I think is what it is. I should know that by now. I've read the Silmarillion 2 or 3 times. So anyhow, so we have Carmondai playing as the House of Finarfin, and I believe on the opposing side, 2v2, we have Buzzard, who is also one of the developers, on the developing team at least, for Wars of Varda. He kind of helps with balancing and whatnot. Anyhow, just blitz through what Finarfin's brought. Swordsman of Talith Dyrnan. Swordsman? They're Javs and Swordsman, yeah. I'm not especially familiar with Finarfin. More of a Fingolfin person myself, as I think I've made abundantly clear in this channel. Marksman of Nargothrond. Defenders of Talith Dyrnan. Okay. Archers of Talith Dyrnan. So lots of the Talith Dyrnan units. Pretty good idea. I'm pretty sure that's their kind of mid-tier, if I remember things correctly. And that's all we can see right now. Oh, never mind. He's moved over here. Wardens of Nargothrond. Bridgewards of Nargothrond. Yeah, so Finarfin, I do remember, is one of the factions that actually have phalanx. Grata Ballista. Arconi Mor Nangilwa, I think is how you pronounce that. This is one of their bodyguards, I think. I know they have a Swordmaster bodyguard. I can't remember if it's them or not, though. Sartor Finderato. Really good spear and board unit. Let's see. Detachment of Winds from Nargothrond. That's the gist of his army. Let's go ahead and move over to Gorthea. I'm not sure. I've seen this faction before, actually. Which faction is this? Oh, is this the... this is the Undead faction. That's right. Interesting. Okay, yeah. I remember this now. So, ooh. Some of these units are new to me, guys, so bear with me here. Interesting. Risen Fiends. Not seen them before. The Risen Witchers. Very cool. I love that model. Ooh, I may have to ask Jay if I can use that. Anyhow, Risen Fiends, Risen Swordsmen, Risen Archers. I don't know where he got these, or if they made them from scratch. Interesting. Some of these things look kind of familiar. Risen Juggernauts. These are, of course, the same model as the Dead of Daggerlad in Wars of Varda, and I don't recall them reforged. Dire Wolves, huh? We have to see if I can get those to work for our Losoth. Anyhow, let's go ahead and pause and just jump over to the other side. The Avari of Tower Imduanath. Right, so we have Tundra's over here playing as them. Oh, actually, I forgot to mention who was playing on... Oops, sorry about that. Dawn. So it looks like this might be a Renegade Hobbit clan battle or something like that. Anyhow, we have Tundra's playing on the opposing side as the Avari. It's got Stonehewers, multiple units of them. I love their mask. Pretty sure Steward of Dale and Argus, who's another member of the Wars of Varda team as well. worked on these guys, so they did a really good job. So lots of stone hewers. Not very many of those you can take. I think they're are they just a sword and board, or are they archery? Or axe and board? Yeah, I think that's what they are. Oh, we have moss stalkers? Yeah, moss stalkers of the Darkling Woods. It's like just a pretty simple archer unit. Host of the Withered Ash. I don't remember. Oh, they're a pike unit. Interesting. Okay. I don't think that the Avari have any like bodyguards style units, and what I mean by that is elite units with 2 hit points. All their multi-hit point units they're monsters. So they have Shades of the Guarded Path. These are some really cool names. Stu did a really good job with them. More of a different variation of axe and board. What else do we have? I think they can bring Shades of the Guarded Path, Withered Ash. I'm not seeing in. Oh, these are. Yep, these are it. Okay, so they've got a lot of variations of Ents. I think is what these are. So these are the Thorned Ancients, and I think is a really cool idea. I'm probably gonna do something similar to that. And I think these are the notorious grandfathers I've heard all about. Yep. Yeah, I've heard a lot about them. So we'll have to see what they're all about in this one. I've kind of messed around. I haven't played an actual game in this patch yet. I've just kind of messed about in custom battle, just to see what all is new and whatnot. And then finally we have Buzzard, who is actually part of Mech, so this can't be a Renegade Hobbit battle. I guess Buzzard was sort of part of their clan for a bit. I have no idea what clan he's in. He's in a clan every day, it almost seems like, so. Anyhow, he's taken my favorite faction, the House of Fingolfin. For that reason and that reason alone, I'm kind of rooting for Buzzard. So you have Marksman of Barad Ithel all the way down. We have Sons of Huron. I absolutely adore. Bladesman of Barad Ithel, Sentries of Hithlum. And he's gone. He's done something pretty similar to what I like to do. All the Adine. Glorious. They're so cost effective. Fearsman of Dorloman. See if he's got that new Dragon card. Lancers. I take these every once in a while, but I'm honestly not a huge fan of them. Like, they're fine though. They're not bad. I'm just not a huge Cav person. Marines of Vinyamar. Okay, it's a respectable choice. I think the Marines of Vinyamar. It's been a hot minute since I played. I'm fairly certain they're the armor-piercing jav throwers. Fairly certain their javs are AP. Fearsman of Dorloman. Adore them. And what do we have here? Oh, the Arquinith and Decano. This is a Cav unit worth taking. Even if you're a player like me and doesn't really like to take a whole lot of Cav, take this one. Very powerful. Very powerful horse archers, and then they're pretty good in a melee scrap when they're done. But I didn't see any. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't see my favorite boys in white armor. The the Arumo Arantar, I think is their name. Had to stretch to try to remember that one. Anyhow, let's go ahead and get started. And 16,000 frames, so we'll go ahead and put it up to 1x speed, and if things get kind of out of hand for me to keep up with, then we'll go ahead and slow it back down. So Carmondai, interesting. I think they're considering on. I think they're going to try to rush the Avari down. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, though. I'm really not sure how I feel about that. The undead here, I think most of their units, if I remember correctly, have multiple HP. I'm not sure. They're resilient in some fashion. Oh, you. Oh, the bats. Yeah, I forgot about these guys. The new bats are really cool. Let's see how... I haven't seen these before. Doesn't look like they did that well, though. Interesting. Really cool, nonetheless, but, to keep an eye on them. Yeah, it really looks as though Carmondai is not in any hurry to, face Buzzard. I don't think he's afraid of him, I just think he would rather... Unless if this is... Oh, no, Buzzard is over here. Okay. Huh. Thought that was just more of the Avari. What is he aiming at with that ballista? The Sons of Huron? I suppose that's not the... Oh, was there something back here? It's hidden. I can't... No, it shouldn't be. Fingolfin shouldn't have anything hidden. Unless if it's an Avari unit. I think he's probably trying to aim for the Sons of Huron. Yeah. Honestly, I'd be trying to hit... I'd be trying to aim for this blob. I mean, it would be nice if you could get the odd hit on the Sons of Huron, because they are that good. But, yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about them. Not yet, not at this phase. What do we have back here? Ah, yeah, Quinny Findicano. Carmanda, you better be careful, buddy. Hope you've got something prepared for him. I didn't see any cav on his part, so he's just going to have to try to skirmish them down with foot archers, which is fine. That's actually probably what you want to do. Try to maybe keep some spears in loose formation. Ooh, I forgot about them. Their arrow trail's not green, though, so I don't know if they're AP or not. I know the Arconi Findicano are, though, so we gotta be careful with them. Are these the Risen Fiends? Where are they? Oh yeah, that's that. Their sprite's just different. That's fine. We've got some conflict over here. We did. Looks like some bats got onto some of the Thorned Ancients. So the Avari are so far withstanding. The help of Buzzard. Kind of withstanding the... Oh, interesting. I'll have to look at the... files to see what the Blind Hunters are about, like what they're good for. Looks like they just cut down those Lancers. Anyhow, the Avari have more or less so far withstood the undead here. And Buzzard opted. Interesting. I think they're probably out of ammo. He's opted to play the long game, which is interesting. Whenever I've played against Buzzard, he's always kind of rushed things down. So, going to Barad Eiffel, firing at the Archers of Talith Tiernan. Is that what they're shooting at? No, they are shooting at the Wardens of Nargothrond. Or the Bridge Wards in Nargothrond. They're shooting to this blob. I think he's probably aiming for the Wardens, or I'm sorry, the Bridge Wards, and the Wardens are just taking the hit. That's what you need to do, guys. If you've got a phalanx you want to protect from archers, put a shielded unit in there. Carmondi's done a unit of spears. If they were available, I would have done a sword and board unit, but that's fine. That's fine, that'll work. Still firing the ballista. I don't know what at, though. So this is interesting because neither Finarfin or Fingolfin really have any serious edge. Any serious range edge. I guess you might give it to Fingolfin because of the sheer volume of javelins they can throw, maybe? I mean, I don't really remember if Finarfin has access to javelins the same way or not. If they do, then they do. Yeah, that's right. I forgot the swordsman with jabs. So, yeah, I don't know. The Carmondi's brought a ballista, so I think I'd give that edge to him. Are the Morconi Finicano? Or the Arconi Finicano, I'm sorry. Oh, they're way over here now. Just brought them around. I think they're trying to take down the Risen Fiends. And they're doing it with poison. That seems like the wrong move. I don't know enough about these two factions to say that with any serious certainty, but I'm fairly confident that's probably not the best move. Ooh, grandfather. Oh, that's what the grandfather does. Okay. Weird. Oh, that's right. Yes, I'm sorry. I did test that one out. I think that's the one that throws the little, like, smoke bomb or whatever it is. And if I remember correctly, I want to say it may have a morale effect. Anyhow. Buzzard, rushing forward now. This is more like the Buzzard I know. This is Bladesman of Barrett Eiffel, and bear with me just a moment. I'm going to turn the sound down. Right. Yeah, Buzzard's going to have to get his Sentries of Hithlum in for sure, but ideally he's going to have to get in and around. Because the Wardens and Bridge Wards in Nargothrond are not going to cave. As much as I love the Barrett Eiffel units and the Edain of Dorloman, I don't think they'll be enough to break through that. Carmondi committing a Swordsman of Talith Dinner, and they must be out of ammo. Indeed, it does look like they are. Buzzard somehow got some Fearsmen of Dorloman in here. Now, he needs to be careful, because it looks like they may break. If I were Buzzard, I'd get these Marines of Iniamar up on this hillside and be throwing javelins to the right side of the Bridge Wards and Wardens there. We have Herdsmen of Hithlum back here, firing away. I wonder what they're targeting. Let's see here. What are we shooting at, boys? Do they have a green... Oh, they're firing up and over. Come on. Ballista crew, I think. Yeah, not a bad shout. That's probably what I'd do as well. Swordsman of Talith Deer and are moving forward. They still have ammo. As does this unit, and the Risen Juggernauts are coming in. Now, one thing I'll say about the Risen Juggernauts, I hope that they do get a new model set for them. Just so that we're not looking at Arnorians and Elves of Linden. But that's not that huge of a deal, really. Ooh, the Risen Witchers. What do they look like with their... Huh. Let's see if they can fire. I don't think they can get a shot off. Those... Where's my Hithlum? Where are the Sons of Huron, I wonder? If you'll just bear with me, guys. I think the sound's still a little too loud. There we go. That's a little better. Alright. Oh, he did bring the Irimo Arantar. Oh, Buzzard. God bless you. They're struggling, though. That's interesting. I think it's probably just the superior pikes they've got. Yeah, I would have expected them to do a little better than that. Where are the Sons of Huron? We have to give it to Carmondi. He is facing some intense pressure all the way down this line. Herdsmen of Hithlum now into the thick of things. Their axes. I adore this unit. They're so versatile. There we go. That'll stabilize his line a little bit. Irimo Arantar have kind of swung things now. This is glorious. Oh, Carmondi, I'm so glad you sent me this replay. And this is a damn close fight. Yeah. Ah, here are the Sons of Huron. Yeah, and they will make that fight kind of difficult for Finarfin to win. Even if they do have a slight edge with their phalanx. Yeah. Sons of Huron do not care about phalanx or anything that should traditionally hold back. Now, this line, see Carmondi filling in the gaps for his undead allies, as the Avari seem to be making some real progress over here. Buzzard also sharing a unit of Edine pikemen over here, doing some real work. Just of the Withered Ash. Oh, are they a halberd unit? They must be if they're using that animation. Okay. Yep. Ow, Buzzard's Lancers are routed. Yeah, the Risen Fiends are kind of struggling here. It's interesting. I wonder if these hosts of the Withered Ash are AP then. This is a very cool battle replay. Grandfather running in amongst the back lines here. That's really gonna hurt. Ooh, oh. Risen Witchers. That is a lot of toasted elf. Ouch. Okay. But oh, and there's the grandfather. Oh. Let's see. Yeah, against Archers of Talathirnan, I think he'd probably do pretty well. I don't know what his melee attack looks like, though. I assume he has one. Back down the Elven front, as I'll kind of refer to it here. The, House of Finarfin kind of struggling now. Surprising. However, It looks like the House of Finarf's kind of wrapped things up on this side of things. So on their, what would that be? Their eastern front. Oh, ouch, Buzz! You let him get AP jabs behind you. Oh, well, he is trying to send it, Bladesman of Paradise. I don't... The numbers disparity, though, is not going to be enough. How many Sons of Huron are left? I can't actually... Oh, that's just an officer. Never mind. Yeah, this is... for some reason... Here's the Sons of Huron. Still have 52 of them. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, this is quickly... Balance of power... Well, the proportion of casualties is still relatively balanced, but, I think... I don't want to speak too soon, but I think Finarfin and the Undead have this. I don't know, though, because they still have 52 Sons of Huron and their grandfather. And... No. Yeah. The Undead have broken through things. That would be the House of Finarfin. Yeah, the Undead have kind of started running amok amongst the Avari, so I don't know. Man, this is good. This is going to be tough. Ooh. If that shot, what did that hit? Well, against the House of Finarfin, I don't know how effective that is. It seems like the type of shot that's really only going to be effective against poorly armored units, and that does not describe the House of Finarfin. Here's Matador Loman fighting against their elven superiors, and they just broke. That was always going to happen. I think these are Bladesmen of Barrett. Eiffel's still standing, though. I'm surprised by that. Yeah, Carmondi's a very experienced player for Silm, so do be careful if you're against him. Jabs into the back of the Sons of Huron. It's only a matter of time before they go down. Now, they will bring down a lot of their elven brethren, the House of North, the cousins. We have Avari, Thorned Ancients. Now, that's probably a really good shout on the part of Tundras. I don't think Finarfin really have a whole lot of AP. But they've already taken plenty of damage at this point. Ooh. Ooh, get the grandfather in there. Come on. Yeah, it's really hard to micromanage them. So this is actually an elephant unit, so it's like ability to turn on the spot and hit a unit is really limited. So he probably just... So that's Fingolfin, though. Yeah, we're into the wishes. Yeah, the Avari won't be able to save the House of Fingolfin, I don't think. Finarfin just kind of dispensed with Fingolfin too readily for Buzzard and Tunders to come back from this, I think. Some Witcher's still kicking about. I'd want to say the grandfather is probably dead. Yeah. I don't see him. Ah, Carmondai's bodyguard. Ooh! Oh, my lord! Oh, those poor Avari. Oof. Well, that actually wasn't as bad as it looked, but... Yeah, okay, so the Avari actually need to treat the Risen Witches like you would treat the Witches in Reforged. Oh, no, the Grandfather is still here. Interesting. Huh. Could really dish out some pain. But he's pretty bloodied up, so probably won't be long before he goes down. That's likely Buzzard. Take it the House of Engulf is routing from the field at this point. Indeed. That's a shame. Yep. So, yeah, it's basically Finarfin and the Undead versus a handful of Avari. So this battle's over at this point. We'll just see what's left. Withered Ash, the grandfather over here. Now that's surprising. I would have thought for sure that would have killed him. Okay, so it's just going to be a case of trying to kill the grandfather, I think, at this point. Oh, we're stuck. Interesting release. There goes the grandfather. And that's good. However, they will have killed 85% of the Elven and Undead Alliance. Very interesting. Tundra is getting almost 3,000 kills. That's very impressive. Okay. Buzzard only 948 kills. He kind of had a rough go of things against Finarfin. I mean, Finarfin's going to be difficult to deal with as Fingolfin if you don't know, if you're not used to playing as Fingolfin. I don't know how much Buzzard's played Silm lately, so that may have had a hand in things. Commandai. Let's take a look at Finarfin's results here. The Arquini Mormagilla. Oh, I'm always going to struggle to pronounce certain Sindarin things. Looks like they did the best. Almost 200 kills. That's the two-handed Swordmaster bodyguard, though, of course. So. Archers of Talith-Diernan did very well for themselves. I would imagine that was probably against Avari mostly, but yeah, you never know. Marksman and Argothrond. They're, yeah, I would probably guess the same thing. They have the special ammo. Defenders of Talith-Diernan, I think they are the spear. I think they have a spear. Might be wrong about that. Anyhow, they did relatively well for themselves. And then the Swordsman of Talith-Diernan did very well. I would chalk that up to their jabs. Although there were a couple units that were kind of outliers with only 39 and 56 kills. So yeah, that was a pretty good, really cool game. Certainly a nice spectacle, if nothing else. So have to thank Carmandi once again for this replay. Thank you, Buzzard, Dawn, and Tundras for taking part in this. And hope that you guys will continue to join us for the next adventure.